Cam Ward just about transported Miami to the college football playoff a season ago. Didn't happen because the defense was not good, to put it graciously. But what can you expect from Miami's offense in 2025 with Carson Beck entering the fold? We'll unpack it right now. Miami fans, make sure you are subscribed. This is an hour-long show that we do here on this program, The Hard Count. But if you're watching this as a one-off video, if you're subscribed, you make sure you don't miss any of those hour-long episodes. So thank you for that. This is a clip out from that hour-long show. If you're watching the hour-long show, just stay dialed in. We'll keep having fun. Carson Beck entering into the fold in Coral Gables at quarterback is a different kind of player than Cam Ward was. Goes without saying. How will that make the offense look differently? What hangs in the balance? What's important here? We'll talk about it right now. I don't think that the aggression of Miami's offense is going to change. Like, I think the Shannon Dawson offense is still pretty true to form of what you saw a season ago. They're going to push the ball deep. It's not going to be this thing where they somehow become a little bit more timid and they don't want to spread around the yard just because number one's not back there. No, it's like they went out and got Carson Beck for a reason. And contrary to what maybe Twitter would tell you, Carson Beck is still a really freaking good quarterback. All right, that's first off. Now, when we talk about how things are going to change, though, I think you're going to see a lot more of a composed Miami offense, which sounds a little bit weird because Cam Ward was the coolest hand in every single stadium he walked into. But I think you're going to see a lot more of a structured Miami offense. Because how many times did we see Cam Ward make somebody miss in the backfield, break contain, eyes downfield, crazy arm angle throw back across the body, and then it was Xavier Restrepo taken off for 50 yards and it was touchdown. Like, it was a lot more jazz in 2024. I think 2025 for Carson Beck will be a lot more of a symphony. It'll be everyone kind of playing their role, hitting their notes, and things should be a lot more complementary. So while Carson Beck may not have the best statistical single season of all time in Coral Gables like Cam Ward did last year, I think you're going to see a lot more true to form of what Shannon Dawson's offense is when it's operating on script. Okay? Now, to get that done, running game has to be on point. Weapons have to be on point. Like, you lose Xavier Restrepo, there's no way that you spin that as a positive. Everyone has to hold up their end of the bargain. It's also worth noting now, Carson Beck, he's not going to get spring football. He's going to have to do a lot of the work in the film room and get his mental reps. But Cam Ward last year, I think, did a lot of things at the line of scrimmage that maybe most of the college football public wasn't aware of. There's a lot of times where Cam Ward got Miami into a different play, and they had success because of the way that he checked it at the line. So for Carson Beck, not saying he won't eventually do that, but without spring practice, it might be a little bit difficult to be on the same page that Cam Ward was when he was running the show. So that's the expectation for me. I don't expect them to have some massive drop-off in terms of points per game. I don't expect them to be less exciting to watch, but I do think it is a little bit more of a rhythmic, composed, structured kind of offense here in 25. Let's zoom out a little bit, though. What hangs in the balance now of Carson Beck in this offense having success like they did in 2024? The word that comes to mind for me is legitimacy for Miami. Like, if Miami is able to pick up where they left off offensively and take one portal quarterback and turn him into a first-round draft pick and then just hit the reset, bring in Carson Beck, he portals in, and he becomes a first-round guy after 1 year in Coral Gables, think about the billboard that is. To not just portal quarterbacks, to high school quarterbacks. Come here, we will develop you, you will have success, you will go be an NFL guy in the first round. Not a bad pitch to make. So there's that at the quarterback position, but I think that also just creates stability around Miami and their sustainability. I think a lot of people are wondering, hey, is Miami just kind of college football? I mean, I don't want to be mean to any specific musical act, but is Miami a one-hit wonder, or are they Jack Harlow? When Jack Harlow put out What's Poppin', we're all like, whoa, this is awesome. Does he have anything else in the bag? And then he puts out some other albums, and you're like, okay, he has a legit seat at the table. Is that Miami, where they have one great 10-win season and then they plummet back down to earth and they win 7 games next year? Or is it another 10-win season? Okay, Mario Cristobal's got that thing headed the right direction. Their sustainability. That would really snowball. We talk so much about the state of Florida and how much talent is there. You win 10 games in back-to-back years, I promise you people want to come play at the U. So legitimizing what they are, again with Carson Beck in this offense, would go a very long way with sustaining the trajectory that Cristobal has in place there out there at the U. So, again, I think it'll be structured. I think it'll be more symphony than jazz, but I'm very, very encouraged by the fact that they went out and got a Carson Beck. I think that speaks volumes to what Cam Ward did, and if Carson Beck has success, again, the domino effect will be felt all over college football. So keep a pulse on that, man, because it's going to get very, very interesting very, very quickly, especially if he balls how I think he's going to ball.